I'm gonna have to turn them. What's up, guys? Flip these, flip this thing up real quick. Got the old stuff smacking me in the face over there. How is everybody today? Hello, hello. What is going on, guys? What is going on? What is going on? So we're gonna give this a couple of minutes. We're gonna let some people jump on here because I know there's gonna be all kinds of people jumping on. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Happy Sunday to everybody. Is today Sunday? I don't even know. I guess it's entrepreneur problems. I never know what day it is. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. I definitely appreciate everybody for jumping on here. We're going to give this, I'm going to give it a couple minutes because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be jumping on this live. I can see that number's already at 70 and I've been on for 10 seconds. So I definitely expect it to be huge. Guys, so listen, if you are jumping on this, drop me some likes, drop me some loves, share this video with your team. This is going to be ideally dealing with It Works distributors, okay? If you're not an It Works distributor, you're more than welcome to stay on, though. I will tell you, this is an It Works distributor social media training. So if you guys are jumping on here, you know, I definitely appreciate it. Drop me likes, drop me loves. I definitely do appreciate that. Share this video with your teams. It's going to be extremely beneficial. I'm going to go in on social media 101, what we should be doing, what we should be focusing on. I'm going to give you that real big rundown. You know, really focus you guys on teaching you guys social media to a full extent. You know, for most of us, we do work our businesses through social media, but like I said, I want to give this a couple minutes because I know that number is going to jump very drastically. We'll get started here in about, I don't know what I got here, 5:07. So we're gonna get started in like 1 minute. We'll give everybody a minute to jump on. So I did want to give everybody a minute. I know that number's probably gonna go very high. So like I said, I definitely do appreciate everybody for jumping on. This video is going to be in depth. There's going to be a lot to cover, but we are going to make sure that we focus on it. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Definitely grab you a notepad. Guys, if you don't have a notepad, I'm telling you, this is going to be too much information to remember. If you guys are just joining, definitely, if you are sharing this video with your teams, please drop a share, type out shared. Let me know that you guys are sharing this. I always like to know who's sharing the videos, so that way I can make sure that I get back on and, you know, thank you guys for it. I definitely do appreciate that. And guys, I'm going to go really in depth with the social media training here on this one. You know, I get It Works distributors all the time in my inbox. Johnny, I got questions. It's going to make it easy. So what I actually am going to do is I'm going to set it for Sundays, about 5 o'clock, Sundays for the next couple of weeks. We're going to do a social media training, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to make sure that it's It Works related social media training for you guys, just to really help you guys out, you know, because I feel like it's very necessary to share everything that we know as a whole. It's definitely going to be very beneficial. If you guys are just jumping on, because I'm seeing that number jump drastically, definitely grab a pen, definitely grab some paper. This is going to be huge. If you do, you know, share this video, please drop shared in there, in the comments. Like this video, drop me some likes, drop me some loves. Please do share this video with your teams. And guys, if you can't, comment where you guys are viewing from. I always like to know where everybody's viewing from, for sure. I love to know where everybody's watching from. Lots of faces on here. I'm watching that number still steadily rise. I'm going to give it 1 more minute and we are going to get started, guys, because that number has doubled since the last time I said that. So I do want to make sure that we are, I want to make sure that everybody's kind of catching the full extent. And again, I really do appreciate everybody jumping on here. I know this is, it's Sunday, family time. I completely understand that, but this is going to be beneficial, guys. This is going to help you take your business to the next level. All right. I do want to kind of start off. I want to give you guys a little bit of background about me. Johnny Jumpman, double diamond leader with It Works Global. Been with the company for going on 14 months now. Awesome too. Time flies. Let me tell you guys, it flies in this business. Boy, does it. And you don't even realize it. You definitely don't even realize it. It goes super fast. But we started back May of last year, coming out of nightclub industry. Natalie and I were, as well as personal training. You know, so with what we've been doing with personal training and branding and nightlife, you have to know social media, guys. So we have extensive knowledge and background with social media. That's one thing that we've always had to have. You've always had to have a lot of social media in order to be successful as far as for promoting yourself, for branding yourself, and for really focusing on getting your content. Let me flip that back on. and really, really focus on getting your content out there to people so that way people can see it, especially as a bartender. I want to tell you guys, it's not exactly easy as a male bartender when you're surrounded by beautiful ladies to make a lot of money. I perfected the craft of branding myself. I learned to utilize what I learned in the nightlife industry and brought it over to It Works. And, you know, in 8 months, we were able to turn ourselves into six-figure income earners with the company. You know, we do love to share our knowledge with everybody. Social media, guys, because there are 3 ways that we work this business. Very much so. There's 3 ways that we work this business. Like I said, we're going to get into a bunch of things. I will tell you guys, this is not going to be a new distributor training. I'm not going to tell you guys, you know, hey, what the steps of success are. I'm not going to tell you guys, you know, what a loyal customer, I'm not telling you guys that. This is going to be a little bit more, okay? I know we did have a lot of new distributors that did come into the business, but again, there's a lot of ways of doing social media, and I'm getting a lot of questions. I feel like this is the best way to do it. So, you know, the ideal thing is that I want to kind of touch on is, guys, we have 3 ways of really, really working this business, okay? You've got blitzing, you've got wrap parties, and you've got social media. Okay, and if you guys are excited for this video, drop me some likes, drop me some loves. I definitely appreciate that. But guys, you got 3 ways of working this business. Okay, you've got blitzing, you've got wrap parties, and of course you've got social media. Social media for me has been the most prominent tool for Natalie and I. That's what we do. That's how we do our business, is social media. Okay. But I want to tell you guys, you need to find what works best for you. I do blitz people like crazy. All right, I blitz people all day long. I blitz people. I will talk to people. That is my thing. I do not mind talking. I'm very extroverted. That's the nightlife industry in me. I'm going to talk to everybody. If you're within a 5 foot of me, I'm going to talk to you about my business. That's how it is. Do I mass sign people from that? No, I don't. But I still implement it. So it's you know, it's one of those things where this is what you've got to learn when it comes to any kind of a network marketing business. You've got to find what works best for you. Now, whether that is social media, whether that is, maybe you're so extroverted, you need to be out there every single day talking to 20, 30 people a day, and that's what you're going to do to be successful. Maybe you need to be one of those people that organizes 2 or 3 wrap parties a week, and that's what's going to help your team grow through the roof. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to figure out what works for you and focus on what's going to be the most income producing for you and do it. Plain and simple. For us, it has been social media. That's what we do. That's what we love to do. That's what we're going to focus on. So we've stayed the social media route. All right. And being well-rounded is good. It is extremely good. It's a very, very crucial leadership skill that it takes to get to the top, guys. I can guarantee you that most of the top income earners that are in our company are well-rounded in all aspects. They're going to do social media great. They're going to blitz great. And on top of that, they're going to do awesome on wrap parties. Okay. You have to find, though, what works for you and what's going to get you there, and then you can start focusing on your weaknesses. But this is also something, too, that me and Mike Patillo were just talking about. You're going to take and you're going to have people that come into your organization that are going to help you with your weaknesses, So me, for example, I'm super strong, very, very, very strong at making sure that I'm doing social media. For us, we don't have a lot of people on our team that do wrap parties. That's not us. We do have a few that do them, but it's not our thing. We have those people that are in place that do that, and they cover our weaknesses for us. So how do we do that? Now, essentially, there are several different ways of doing that, but the most part is, the biggest thing I can tell you guys is you've got to make sure that you're staying focused on your strengths, and those people will come in time. Understand this, guys, because there's a lot of new people that just jumped on with the company. Network marketing is a marathon. It is not a sprint, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, if you think that in your head that you are going to make 6 figures in the first 3 months, you probably need to go get a job. If you need money right this second, you probably need to go get a job. Okay, if you don't have a job and you're just starting off in a business, you need to go get a job. It takes on average 3 years for the average business owner to even break even, to even see a profit. Now, network marketing is definitely very, very much so different. It does expedite it. You know, a lot of people will say, oh, network marketing, isn't that what is that, a get-rich scheme? Isn't that what that is? Yeah, actually, it is a get-rich scheme. You want to know how I look at it? I would rather work in network marketing for 3 to 5 years and become a millionaire than go work corporate America for 40 years and not be able to even live the life that I want to live and not make any money by any means and not be able to do what I want to do. So for me, yeah, network marketing is a get-rich scheme. It sure is. But guess what? You've got to work. You have to work, and that's plain and simple. You've got to work. We can give you all the tools to be successful in this business, and we do. I mean, the business is there for you. There's a lot of tools to be successful in this business, but you've got to make sure that you do the work. I can give you all the social media training in the world. I can teach you how to get 300 likes. I can teach you how to get 500 comments. We can teach you how to do the best rap parties and get 20 people in a room. And we can teach you what you need to be saying when you go out there and you talk to these people and you blitz them. But guess what? If you don't do the work, you're never going to get to the top. Plain and simple. Maybe said it. You don't work, you don't eat. Exactly what it is. So guys, what I'm going to give you, again, I'm not going to go the rap party way. I'm not going to go the blitzing way. I am going the social media way. I'm going to give you my tips on how we need to be successful with social media training, because it's important. If you're running a business through social media, you need to know how you're going to get maximum visibility on every single post that you can possibly make. I want every single person. I don't care if I get one extra person to see my post every single day. If I can get that, you know what? That one person can be the difference between you getting to the top of the company and you staying at the bottom. That one extra person that ends up seeing could end up being the difference between you becoming a millionaire and you giving up and quitting and saying, you know what, this isn't for me. I don't want anything to do with this. All right. So guys, I want to tell you guys, whenever I was really coming out of the nightlife industry, all right, I'm a great leader I've got those red leadership skills. I've always naturally been a leader. It's one of those things I will tell you, which is awesome about leadership, guys. Leadership is something that can be taught, which is awesome. I want to tell you, when my social media started changing, and by changing, what do I mean? I mean, when it started going from someone that was like getting average interaction, 10, 15, 20 likes. If I would make a good post, I would maybe get 40 or 50 likes. You know what caused my social media to go to the next level? Okay. And we preach this. Self-development. Okay. Leadership development. That's when I really noticed my posting went to a completely different level. And I didn't even realize this. I didn't realize the importance of self-development. I never knew that. I didn't know that having somebody tell me that I'm worth it and that I need to get out there and I need to do this and I need to want it for myself. I had no idea that that's what it was. I didn't know that. I didn't know that by listening to somebody explain stuff that I've heard a million times, but actually listening and applying what they were saying was going to be the difference between me being someone who's only making $200 or $300 or $400 in a company and then someone who's making $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 in a company. I had no idea. I didn't know that that's what the difference between being someone that's making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 in the company and someone who's making $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 in the company. Guys, it's all about leadership. I have learned to take my leadership skills and take these things that I learn on a daily basis. And guys, you should be doing self-development daily. If you're not doing self-development daily, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to increase your influence. So the biggest question I get asked is people go, Johnny, I got a question for you. Why do you get so much interaction on your page? How do you do that? How do you get so many people to comment? You get 100 comments, 200 comments on a normal post. A post that you're not even asking a question about. How do you get so much interaction? Guys, it came from influence. I'll be perfectly honest with you. It came from influence. This isn't, and guys, and I want you to understand, this isn't sitting here saying that I'm the best leader in the company. No, there are so many other people in our company that possess stronger leadership skills than I do, and that's for sure. I'm going to tell you, I focus on becoming the best leader that I possibly can every single day. I am very humble about it. I am self-aware of my weaknesses, and I do work on them. I focused on becoming a person of influence, and whenever I did, that's whenever I noticed that my Facebook and my Instagram just 360'd and started going through the roof every single day. It's one of those things where it's just nonstop. It's constantly growing. I never would have guessed that I would have been somebody that whenever I'm making a post, I'm getting 300 likes. That comes from influence. So what I have learned is, okay, when I focus on, first off, I always make sure I'm focusing on law of attraction. You guys, if you have not seen The Secret, learn The Secret, love The Secret. It's a documentary on Netflix. I will tell you, if you've seen The Secret, I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. I preach The Secret. The law of attraction is so huge in our business. It will take everything that you possibly do to the next level. And guys, if you do share this video, please drop me a share in the comments. I always like to know so that way I can go back and thank everybody. I definitely appreciate that. But law of attraction is huge. It is so big. It's one of the most important aspects. One of the most important aspects, period, of making sure that you have your mindset right. Because guys, we say this, network marketing is definitely 100%, it is self-development with a compensation plan. The more developed you are as a person, the better you will be as a person. The more better quality people you will attract. The better the leader you are, guess what? The better the leaders you're going to attract. People say all the time, they say, man, well, I'm just starting off. I can't attract any leaders in my company. Well, you just started off. I mean, there's a reason why we say who's on your chart when you're first getting started. It's not going to be on your chart whenever you finish in the end, when you get to the top rank in the company. There's a reason, guys. We ain't just telling you that. That's not at all what it is. We have got to make sure that we're focusing on mindset and staying positive, because your thoughts of today are what's going to dictate your future of tomorrow. So if you want to sign somebody, you should be writing out a list that, you know what, I'm going to sign this person. Go into your sales with your potentials and go into your sales with your loyal customers knowing I'm going to sign this person. And if you say you're going to sign them, guess what? You're going to sign them. I believe in them. I believe in you. I know that you're going to sign them, but you got to believe in yourself. If you've got that self-doubt in your head saying, you know what, I'm not worth this. I can't visualize myself getting an ambassador. I can't see myself getting a $30,000 commission check every month. Well, you want me to be real with you? You ain't. You're not going to. You've got to see it yourself. And when you see it, you'll make it happen. Social media is no different. I wanted to be somebody that was getting 300, 400, 500 likes on a post. So guess what? I did whatever it says, whatever it took, whatever was necessary to get there and to make it happen. You have to believe in yourself that you can run a business through social media. You got to believe in yourself that you can be the best person with rap parties. You got to believe in yourself that you can be the best person for blitzing. Whatever it is, whatever the route is that you take in this business, you've got to believe in yourself. Because I'm going to tell you this, if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect other people to believe in you? You're not going to. Leadership skills when it comes to social media is one of the most important, crucial aspects. You've got to have influence. You've got to be confident. You've got to be somebody who is taking your confidence out of your mind and putting it in your post and being confident that that post is going to get 150 or 200 likes and it's going to touch people. Because if you're not confident, then guess what? It's not going to happen. So going into law of attraction and talking about this confidence thing, guys, I utilize a form of attraction marketing whenever I do my posting, okay? I do not believe in cold messaging. I don't do it. I won't do it. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I despise it. It's not my thing. If that's how you run your business, hey, that's how you run your business. I'm just telling you how I do my business. I do not cold message. And we are very fortunate. We do mass enroll people every single month, and we don't send out a single message. It's not how we do things. I would rather be the hunted than be the hunter. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't have time to sit there and send out 200 to 300 messages. I don't have hours to sit there and send out 200 to 300 messages in a daytime. I don't do it. I'm not going to do it. And I don't expect my team to do it. Very, very plain and simple. That's not our style. We focus on quality over quantity. Okay. When you focused on quality, what happens is people come to you. All right. The purpose of attraction marketing. So I want to give you guys, so what, because I'll get people all the time. And I do want you guys to know when I'm talking about a topic like attraction marketing, I'll say law of attraction. I've done a video on it. Attraction marketing, I've done a video on it. Branding, I've done a video on it. Posting for loyal customers, posting for distributors. I've done videos on all of these topics. They are individual videos. I've already done them on my live videos. You can go back to my albums and check for those. As well as you can check my YouTube. They are there, Johnny Jumpman. But just so that way you guys know, in case you do kind of miss something, you're a little bit unsure about what it is I might be talking about. Attraction marketing is a marketing technique where you basically are putting the value out there and you're attracting people to you instead of you going out there and more or less spamming people. If you get on my page right now, I get people all the time that say, dude, I don't even know what company it is. You do it works, but I got friends that do it works, and I feel like that's all they do is post it works. No, I focus on branding myself because let me explain to you guys the purpose of branding, okay? And branding and attraction marketing are going to work hand in hand with one another. When you learn to brand yourself, it doesn't matter what company you work for. It doesn't matter what you sell. It doesn't matter your opportunity. It doesn't matter what service you provide. It does not matter. When you brand yourself and people fall in love with you, guess what? They buy from you. They will go to war with you. They will join you and they will become a part of your opportunity. They will be there. They don't care to hear the say so of what else is going on out there. So when you're focusing on posting that quality, you're focusing on posting value and confidence. Guys, guess what happens? People start coming to you. They start coming to you. I look at what majority of people do in a company, and I do the opposite. Okay? I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. $9.99 sale just happened. Go on my page. I did not post one time about a $9.99 sale. Did not happen. Did not happen. We enrolled over 60 distributors in 6 days. I will not post a $9.99 sale. Last week, I didn't post that you could join our team for $59. I'm not going to do that. All you guys are out there doing that for me. You guys are all out there doing the work for me. I don't need to do that. Okay? We're learning to sit back and watch what everybody else is doing and find a more effective way to do this. The very first day, I made a post about, I didn't use that terminology. I made a post about joining my team. The second day, I used a phrase that may have been used and people using that $9.99, no visibility on my page. If you've got 100,000 people out there, guys, and they're all posting join my team for $9.99, let me tell you what Facebook does. Your page is now blocked as a spammer. You've got to learn that when you are going to be doing what the masses are doing, you are going to get treated as the masses. We have to make sure that no matter what, we are doing what is going to make us stand out. You guys don't know, you have no idea how often I get people that come to me and they say, listen, dude, you know what? I'm going to join your business with you because I swear to God, I got 5 that works distributors on my friends list. And man, all they do is post just spam. They spam. Every post is about it works. If you're every post, guys, the company is branded. You don't need to brand the company. Everybody knows what it works is. They know that it's a skinny wrap. The people that know about it, I should say. You do not need to brand you don't need to brand the company. Okay. You don't need to market the company. You need to market yourself. Okay. Focus on marketing yourself as an individual and branding yourself because the company is branded. And when you focus on branding yourself, what actually is going to happen is people are going to come to you. All right. So whether that means that you need to focus on, lives. So we're doing that $9.99 thing. I'm not going to make a post about $9.99 to join my team. You know what I did? I went live and I talked about it. First off, lives are going to get your visibility on a live video is 1,000 to 15 times more than what it is on a text post. 1,000 to 15% more. I'll take that all day long. All day long. I'm getting 2 to 3 to 400 likes on my post. I'm getting 2 to 3 to 4,000 views on my videos. I want the views. So why am I going to make a post that everybody else is making so that way it gets flagged by Facebook and then all of a sudden the rest of my visibility is down whenever I can just make a live video and it's going to reach the masses? You got to think smart, guys. Be original. I made a video about this. Be original or be blocked. If you're doing what everybody else is doing in the company, then guess what? You're going to get the same results as everybody else in the company. You got to make sure that you're moving forward. You're being original. I can guarantee you that if you get on some of the top income earners pages, and get on Stephanie and Joel Dunn's page, I guarantee you didn't see that they were posting about $9.99 to join their team. They're getting creative with it. You have to get creative. Exactly. You got to work smarter, not harder. Don't do what everybody else. You study the masses and figure out a way to do what the masses are not doing, but it to still be effective towards your business. Now, am I telling you to get out there and reinvent the wheel? No, I am not. Do not get out there and start reinventing the wheel. No, you need to make sure that you're still doing a blitz, a wrap, a repeat, and you're filling out your steps of success. That is the key to this business. We get paid to do 3 things. You get paid to sign loyal customers, sign distributors, and teach them distributors to sign loyal customers and sign distributors. That is it, plain and simple. Okay? I am trying to teach you guys a more effective method of social media marketing. So when you're going into your posting, and I am going to give you guys some examples for what I would post for an LC, what I would post for a distributor. Okay? When I'm focusing on attraction marketing, I'm putting that value out there to bring people in. All right? That's what I do. You've got to figure out what your brand is. You got to figure it out. If you're someone that's out there and you play the fiddle or you play the trumpet or whatever it is, get out there and play that fiddle. God, get out there and play that trumpet. Kill it. If that's what you do, then do it. It doesn't matter. If you're the best cook in the world, you better be cooking cookies every day. You better be going live and cooking cookies. Do something that is different. That is what's going to get people interacting on your page because, guys, at the end of the day, when people fall in love with you, it doesn't matter what you sell. People buy you before they buy a company. All day long. People buy you before they buy a company. Simon Sinek is a huge believer in this. You guys don't go to Apple to buy Apple. No, you go there because you're buying the product that is there. You know the product is the best. Make yourself the best product, and there it is. Very, very plain and simple. Whew. Hot. I'm seeing you guys are all posting fire emojis, and I'm over here. Whoo. All right. So guys, posting for loyal customers. So this is some of the stuff I want to say. Touching on this, please make sure your photos are corporate approved. Make sure they're corporate approved. If they're not corporate approved, compliance will step in and they can take your business from you. Make sure that you submit them through the Wrap app. You got to do it. Very, very important. They have a specific criteria of how they want their pictures to look. It's their pictures. You're using their products. You are an independent distributor, but it is still their product to market. You want to make sure that you are marketing under their standards. Please make sure that you get your photos corporate approved. The last thing I would ever want to hear is someone come back to me going, "Oh, Johnny, they took my business from me." And they have done it, guys. So I'm just telling you guys, they have done it. Don't be that person that we got to use for examples. You definitely don't want to be that person. All right, if you guys are enjoying this video, drop me your favorite emoji. I always like to know that I'm not sitting here talking for no reasons. So posting for loyal customers. What do I like to do? So when I'm posting for loyal customers, guys, we sell supplements. Man, we sell supplements. We sell contouring wraps. We sell a contouring line, an anti-aging line. We sell essential oils. Use them. Use them. This is attraction marketing at its finest. Be a product of the product. If you are not a product of the product, I'm going to tell you, I will definitely tell you this. I guarantee I have not met anybody that is a diamond and above that just doesn't use the products. I haven't met one person in our business that does not use our products that is making a full-time income from this business. Hey, you know what? If you're going to MAC and you're getting some kind of thing to take your makeup off, some kind of a makeup remover and a cleanser afterwards, guess what? We sell an awesome cleanser. Ladies, we sell an awesome cleanser. Hey, if you're going to GNC and you're buying protein or you're buying BCAAs, hey, guess what? Guess what? We sell an awesome protein and we sell an awesome product called New You that is a BCA glutamine base. So you're going to knock out 2 products at once plus some extras. Use our products. Am I telling you to just throw all those products away? No, I'm not. Use them. Once they start to deplenish and they start to run out, then you start replacing with the stuff that we offer. But I'm going to tell you, I will definitely tell you guys this. If you're not being a product of the product, you don't believe in your own company. How do you expect other people to? You wouldn't go to a steakhouse and ask a vegetarian server, what's the best steak, and expect him to give you an honest answer. No, you wouldn't. You know what you would do? You're just going to kind of, if anything, you're probably going to look and you'll be like, oh, well, I don't really know about this. You're going to not feel very confident when they go to give you their opinion on what it is. You might even get up and leave. You might go sit somewhere else. Especially if you're actually wanting to hear what the cuts of steak are. You've got to make sure that you are being a product of the product. Being a product of the product is crucial. I will tell you, there is no such thing as attraction marketing if you're not a product of the product. You want to be successful in this business? Stop posting, hey guys, I'm looking for 5 product testers, and you list out a whole bunch of products, and people ask you, hey, I got a question, so which one's your favorite? And you go, I don't know. I've never used any of them. How confident do you sound? You're not going to sell anything. You have got to make sure that you are using the products, guys. Product of the product is so crucial. It's the most important aspect of this business. I will tell you that. You want to know how you're going to sell 1 million wraps? Go live rapping. Every time I'm a dude and I go live rapping, I made $500 in rap cash last month. $500 in rap cash. I'm a dude. Come on. Very, very plain and simple. You know what I do? I don't post about the raps. I turn the camera on. I go, hey guys, check this out. I go live and I rap. It takes 2 minutes. I throw the rap on. Yeah, this is what it is. I don't answer questions. I don't go into depth talking about it. Yeah, guys, this is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. You take the rap out. It looks like a UFC belt. Yay, I'm a UFC contender. I throw it on. This stuff is fab rap. I wrap it up. Doesn't this stuff look awesome? Got a little cooling sensation. Woohoo! And that's it. And then I go, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Shoot me an inbox. Finish. That's how quick it is. I get 40 messages from that. It's original. Guess how many people see those videos when I do that? 1,000 to 1,500 people every single time. We challenge our team to rap live. Every single time they do, they get people in their inboxes. Plain and simple. Guys, you got to start thinking outside of the box. Get creative. Long gone are the days, and I want to tell you guys this too. So, recent algorithm changes. Facebook does not favor photos. The reason why they do not favor photos, okay, because I get asked this all the time. People get on their page and all they post is photo, 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 photo. That was great 3 months ago. And now, guys, I want to explain to you something when it comes to algorithms, okay? What worked 2 years ago does not work now. What worked a year ago does not work now. What worked in June, even in June, what worked in January or what worked in March does not work now. The algorithm changes daily. The algorithm changes every time you like somebody's picture, every time you like a status, every time you add somebody new to your friends list. Every time there is an update in your phone and you see Facebook update and you update, guess what? That's an algorithm change. Every single time. Every single time. I will tell you, there are massive algorithm shifts that happen on a daily basis. It's going to happen. It's going to continue happening. You would be so surprised. What got Netflix? That's an algorithm. How do you think it determines on what's popping up? Google, that's an algorithm. How do you think it determines the stoplights? The stoplights outside. You're driving in traffic. That is an algorithm. Algorithms run the modern day society. We have got to learn that we have to get around them. We just got to make sure that we're constantly focusing on making sure we're doing everything necessary to get maximum visibility on our post. The Facebook algorithm does not favor photos. I tell you, at tops, you should be posting 2 to 4 photos per week. Tops. I space them out, maybe one every other day, every 3 days. That's it. You should not be posting photos every single day. You shouldn't. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Mark Zuckerberg. I'm just relaying a message. People ask. I've seen a couple people ask, where do you get your algorithm information from? Lots of trial and error. I do have some friends that have some very, very sophisticated softwares that I do speak with on a daily basis about what's going on in the algorithm, what changes, what's not changing. It reads weights, it reads metrics, it reads logistics. Okay? These programs are so sophisticated, they're not available to the public. I can't even get my hands on it. I wish I could. I have people that are very, very fortunate that they do pour into me about this. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna pass the information off to you guys as best as I can. All right. This isn't something that's rocket science. It is something that is kind of, to be perfectly honest with you, it's a bit of a pain. It definitely is. It's a pain in the booty. But we have got to make sure that we're doing everything imaginable to make sure that we're getting through it. So when I'm making my posts for LCs, get creative. So I'll give you guys a perfect example. Confianza, great supplement. If you guys haven't used it, use it. If you've got kids, I'm sure you love it. If you've got if you work at home with your spouse like Natalie does, she definitely loves it. I'm gonna tell you, hey, you guys hear how I'm talking? I'm loud, I'm live, I'm energetic. Boy, let me tell you what. She goes through 2 or 3 bottles of that stuff a month. She's like, God, living with a motivational speaker, you drive me crazy. It is what it is. Stress. It helps with stress, guys. It's an awesome supplement. You know what I'm going to do? Hey, you know what, guys? So check this out. And this is a post that I've made before. Man, I woke up today. God, I was in such a bad mood. My electricity went off and my alarm clock reset. And then I got in the shower, and I don't know, I went to go get in the shower, and they were doing some kind of work on my apartment building, had the water off, so I couldn't even shower. And then I burned myself with my curling iron, and then I got up to go to get in my car, my tire was flat, and then I grabbed my Starbucks coffee, and I spilled it all over myself. It's just been a horrible morning. I get to work, my boss is screaming at me, but thank God I got my Confianza. And that's it. I don't tell them what the Confianza is. You don't tell them the information. Don't tell them what the supplement is. People are going to go, what is Confianza? What is that? Like, is that some kind of word? They're going to look it up in the dictionary. It ain't going to be there. They're going to be messaging you going, hey, what is this? What is this Confianza? What is that? I have no idea what that is. What is it? That's attraction marketing. You're telling them what it's doing. But guys, I'm going to tell you this. Network marketing is psychology. It is huge on psychology. Psychology to the fullest. When you learn about the personality color types, that is definitely going to be crucial when it comes to signing distributors, which is something we're going to talk about here next, or posting for distributors. You have to learn the personality color types. Huge, key. I definitely want to tell you that. Huge, huge, huge. You need to learn it. But that's what it is. That's attraction marketing. I'm going to have 20 people in my inbox going, hey, bro, what's Confianza? Whereas if you tell them, oh, thank God I got my Confianza. It's this awesome stress supplement, and it's made up of adaptogens, and you know, it basically is going to help your body cope with physical and mental and emotional stress. You already told them what it is. Get them in the inbox because, guys, I'm going to tell you this. You have to talk to every single person differently. The best script is no script. I just did a video on this. And if you're using scripts, I'm going to tell you, especially if you're using scripts in Messenger, you're doing copy and paste, I'm going to tell you, your algorithm is dying. You do not want to be doing copy and paste. I want to tell you that. The best method to avoid copy and paste, you should be sending voice messages out to everybody. Voice Messenger is gold. If you're not using it, learn to use it, learn to love it. It's the best tool for closing out sales, better than anything. It's like getting on the phone without having to get on the phone. I love it. And the great thing is you can hold it down. If you say something wrong, you just hit X. If people love to hear what's going on though. I'm going to tell you, I very rarely ever hit X. I'll just keep on sending it. It doesn't matter. Learn to use Voice Messenger, guys. That will change your business as a whole. God will change your business, especially when it comes to signing LCs and DTs. But that's the style of post I would make. You know, maybe something else too. We'll give you one more example. So I use my greens. This is me personally. I use my greens pre-workout. I love them pre-workout. They give you that mental focus and that clarity. So I would say something like, "Hey guys, I'm super pumped to go and kill it today in the gym. You know, I got chest day. You know, I'm going to try to set a PR today. I can't wait. So I definitely need to make sure that I doubled up on my greens today," and just leave it at that. People are going to know greens. Like, what kind of greens? What is a greens? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is it? Well, I don't really know. I have no clue. They're going to be messaging you. That is what it is. They're going to be coming to your inbox, messaging you, asking you what it is. Plain and simple. You want people in your inbox. If someone asks you for information or they ask you a question on the post, just tell them, "Hey, listen, I'm going to shoot you an inbox." Just type it, inbox, and shoot them a message. Do not make the information public, because when you make the information public, guess what happens? You may get 10 people underneath that post info because you didn't type what it is. Whereas if you posted what it is, they think that they know what it is. Whereas I'm very confident if somebody's going to send me a message, I'm going to close them out every single time. And that's plain and simple. That's what I do. It's effective. It works. And, you know, again, at the end of the day, I mean, we're signing between, 20 to 40 loyal customers a month from that. So you've got to make sure that you're focusing on what's working, and that's what's working. Whereas if I'm over here and I'm making a post and I'm saying, "Hey, I love my greens, 34 servings of super fruits and vegetables. You get 8 servings of vegetables for every one. Are you lacking on your vegetables?" Guess how many It Works distributors have posted that? Guess how many likes you're getting? Whereas that story that I just told you prior to is probably going to get 3 or 4 times the amount of likes. Guys, you've got to learn to be original with your posting. Take time. You have to learn to take time with your posting. Don't just post a post. If you don't know what you need to be posting, I'm going to tell you what you should post. Post an interaction post. Very plain and simple. Interaction posts are huge. It's going to help get that visibility. It's going to help get that engagement. It's going to help get you likes and comments. It's going to get more people seeing your page. What's an interaction post? People will say, "Hey, what's your favorite color?" And you get a whole bunch of people that start commenting underneath what it is. And there's a million things that you could ask. You're basically asking questions to your following and getting them engaging in your content. Very similar to how I do. If you guys are enjoying this video, drop me some likes, drop me some loves. I definitely appreciate that. So DTs. So what I would do for DTs. So I like to incorporate lifestyle posts. This is my thing. This is what I'm great at. This is what I love to do. I am awesome at lifestyle posts. I will tell you guys, using the live video feature is probably the most crucial tool when it comes to Facebook. I can't preach about it enough. I feel like if I could have the camera on me at all times, I would. I'm not even kidding you guys about that. I love the live video feature. Best feature that there possibly is. It will change your business, okay? I'll do the same thing. I will get on live and I will tell my story and I will talk. Plain and simple. You get people engaging. A live video is the most engagement and the biggest interaction post you're possibly going to get. You're going to get more interaction from a live video and more visibility than you are from any other post that you can make, guys. I'm not kidding you. It is the ultimate interaction. How often? I would say that you should go, if you go live once a day, that's awesome. Just make sure that you're going live about valid content. I try to go live every single day. Sometimes I take a break and I'll do it every 2 days or 3 days. You should definitely be going live a couple times a week. Very plain and simple. If you don't know what to go live about, I can guarantee you that you haven't rapped. Go live about rapping. People will say, "Oh, why don't I feel?" And hey, ladies, because I know I do have a lot of ladies on here. I completely understand. I have a lot of men on here as well. If you don't want to show your midsection, not a problem. Guess what? Show people the raps work somewhere else. Wrap your arms, wrap your legs, wrap your calves. I don't know, wrap your neck. Put a facial on. It doesn't matter. Show people how easy it is to use the products. You know how many times I get people in my inbox going, "Bro, I thought that whenever I had to use the wrap, I thought that I had to take and I had to go to the gym and I had to work out for 6 hours and I had to go and sweat in the sauna and I had to be eating super clean." And I'm like, "No, you just put it on and you take it off an hour later and you drink some water in between. Like, that's it." And they're like, and they just stare at you. I'm like, "Yo, you crazy." And that's literally what it is. It's that simple. People don't know. When you show them it's that simple, guess what? People buy. They have this mindset that it's like some crazy, you got to go to the gym for 12 hours in a day. And like, no, it doesn't work that way. But when you're posting for your DTs, go live. Same thing. Go live. You can't go live enough, guys. You really can't. Like I said, you're going to get the most visibility on your page that way. You really are. I would definitely say I would limit it to once a day. But make sure that you are focusing on when you're doing your DT post. So I do lifestyle posts. I do this all the time on Snapchat as well. I love Snapchat. Guys, by the way, if you're on Snapchat, drop your Snapchat codes. I will definitely follow you. I love Snapchat. You can see our life. I post like crazy on Snapchat because there is no algorithm. So if you want to do your 6 to 8 postings a day or 10 postings, 12 postings a day, great. You can do it on Snapchat. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're posting more than 4 times in a day on Facebook, you're killing your algorithm. You are officially at that point marked as a spammer. So you shouldn't be posting more than 4 times in a day. I will be perfectly honest with you, that 3x3 rule, that doesn't work. I will tell you, that is an old school method that does not work. It's not going to work, and Facebook is never going to get away from that, because the only people that are posting more than 4 times in a day are people that are using Facebook to make money. And if you're not paying Facebook for ads, then you're spamming people, and that's what they look at. Facebook reads behaviors. Very much so, they read behaviors. I aim to post 2 to 3 times a day. You don't need to post 4 times a day. You don't. This is something too that I wanted to go into before I touch on the DTs. If you've got time to post 6 times a day, do you think that's replicatable? I want to look busy. You don't look busy if all you're doing is posting 6 to 8 times a day on Facebook. You do not look busy. You know what you look like to me? You look like you got a lot of extra free time on your hands. You don't look like you're very successful in your business, because successful people don't post 6 to 8 times a day on social media. I'm just saying, coming from a professional standpoint, I have been told that by so many people. Bro, I can't do that. I couldn't post 6 to 8 times in a day. So funny, the only thing I changed with my posting was I went from posting 6 to 8 times a day and I was getting 80 to 100 likes. Didn't change anything. And then I went to posting 2 to 3 times a day, and guess what? My interaction tripled. These people that give me my social media, they tell me my social media, like, bro, this is what you need to be focused on. They told me, dude, you're overposting. I swear to God. And it's a bad habit to break. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Man, I wish I could post 8 times a day. I would do it. I would definitely do it. But when you post 8 times a day, for someone that's a new distributor coming in, that's very intimidating. Oh yeah, you just need to make 3 business posts a day. I don't even know the rule. I swear to God, I really don't. You need to post 6 times a day. People are going to look at you like, dude, I don't even post once a day. Guess what? They're never going to do anything with the business. Never. It's just how it is. They're not going to. It's intimidating. Same thing, vice versa. When you tell people and you mentor people on that they need a cold message. I'll be perfectly honest. Again, I don't do it. How long does it take to send out 200 to 300 cold messages? That still takes like 2.5, 3 hours. Like, even if you're copying and pasting, which Facebook, I'm going to tell you guys this too. The messenger algorithm is more important than your posting algorithm. By the way, just throwing that out there. Big time, major influence, and people don't realize it. Every time that you send and I just did a message on how cold messaging. I just did a video on it. How cold messaging is killing your algorithm and it's killing your visibility. Every single time you send a message out to somebody and they don't respond, guess what happens? Facebook deems your relationship is not important. So guess what? They stop showing that person your content. Wonder why you're only getting 2 or 3 likes on a post? I'm just saying, stop cold messaging. I can look at people and I can tell. This business is built on relationships. It's called network marketing. Network is growing relationships. Relationships is talking, being social. You've got to be talking. You've got to be building relationships. When you focus on building relationships, you build trust. You build a foundation. You build some quality people. And not only just that, they're less obligated to leave your business. Your retention rate's going to go up. Your sign up rate is going to go through the roof. And on top of that, at the end of the day, you're not going to set an expectation that is unrealistic. Most people, when they're starting off in network marketing, man, they've got to have a full-time job. They're working 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Some people are working a couple different jobs. Okay? If you're over here and you're telling them that they need to be sending out 200 messages in a day, that is intimidating. Just like telling somebody they got to post 6 to 8 times a day. They don't know what that is. Stepping in, when you set that tone, they're not going to do it. When you look at them and they go, oh, well, you know what? You're not being successful because you're not sending out 300 cold messages in a day. Guess what happens? They say, well, damn, I guess I'm never going to be successful in this business. So they leave. You ever think about that? So they leave. When you tell somebody, hey, you know what? You need to be posting 8 times a day or 6 times a day. You need to be doing this 3x3 rule. Guess what happens? They don't do it, so they think that they're not going to be successful. So guess what? They leave. You guys know it takes the average distributor in network marketing, 3 no's. 97% of distributors, 3 no's. 3 before they quit the business. You're going to tell them to go and cold message 300 people. How many no's do you think they're going to get out of that 300? That's why your retention rates aren't going up. Guys, these aren't statistics I'm making up. These are statistics from network marketers, from Rob Sperry, from Todd Falcone, from Ray Higdon, from Jeff Welch, from Tom Chenault, from Thomas Alexander. These are big name gurus that have made 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 million dollars in network marketing. By the way, that was so awesome. I'm definitely throwing this out there. Rob Sperry called me a social media guru yesterday. That was, I like that. That definitely had me feeling some kind of way. I was like, that's awesome. So posting for DTs. I will post what the business is doing for me. People ask all the time. So, bro, what is the business doing for you? I don't understand it. I don't know what I should be doing to recruit distributors. Well, you need to make sure you're talking about how it's picking up your gas, how it's picking up your grocery bills, how it is picking up your, that is fake it till you make it. Okay. Even if you're only making 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 dollars, people just want to see that it's covering something, that you're getting something back from it. So if that means that, you know what, it's covering your hair every month, or it's covering a haircut, or it's covering a couple tanks of gas, great, post about it. Fake it till you make it doesn't work. Don't be joining don't join It Works and go to the Lamborghini dealership 2 weeks into the business taking selfies going, hey, buying a Lamborghini today. No, you're not. That is the fakest thing ever, man. You're going to get called a straight scammer. That's so funny, though. People do it. I've seen it. I'm telling you. I'm like, man, I need their training. They're driving a Lambo in 2 weeks. Who's your upline? Jesus, I'm about to quit and resign. Lord have mercy. But guys, it's the honest to God's truth, and that's how it is. There's a lot of ways to fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Be reasonable, okay? People relate to your struggle before they relate to your success. No one is going to be, even, you know what? I hope every person on this video deserves a Lamborghini. I'm going to tell you that. Every single person on this video deserves a Lambo. You deserve a $1 million mansion. You deserve to be debt free. You deserve to have financial freedom and to own your own time. You deserve that. When you get there, that's great. Do it. I'm going to tell you this though. Okay. Again, we're talking about 97%. And why am I talking about 97%? They call it a 3% mindset for a reason. 97% of people are not ever going to understand what it takes to get there. All right. They're not going to understand that. I see a bunch of people shouting out, yo, by the way, just randomly, what is your overall goal with this business? What do you want? Do you want to be debt free? I want you to comment that. Do you want to be debt free? Do you want time? Do you want to spend your kids? Do you want a house, a mansion? What is your overall goal with this business? I want you guys to drop that in the comments. Very, very plain and simple. You've got to make sure that you're putting the focus in, okay? Talk about what the business has done. Guys, use your uplines. Use them as third-party leverage, okay? Use them as third-party validation. Use them as leverage. So what? Maybe you haven't made 6 figures in this business. We all know a bunch of people that have. Tell their stories. Learn stories. Guys, people are going to connect emotionally before they connect logically all the time. Your sales, 80% of your sales are going to come from people connecting emotional. 20% are going to come from people connecting logical. So think about this. When you're over here and you're making this post, oh, this, and I keep saying the greens. This is the greens. It's got 34 servings of fruits and vegetables. It's got, you're going to get 34 different super fruits and veggies. You're going to get 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. And it's got spirulina, and it's got this algae, and it's got this and this and this. And you know what? It basically is going to replace all the vitamins, minerals, and necessities that your modern day foods are lacking. Whatever it possibly is, okay? That's there. That's logic. You're giving them the logical explanation. All right? That's the logical explanation. You have got to make sure that you are throwing in that emotional touch, that emotional connection, because when you actually get that emotional connection, that's when you're going to mass sign people. That's when you're going to make people use stories, guys. I'm going to tell you, stories sell. I would be very, very cautious about tagging specific people in stories. So say, for example, you're going to use an ambassador story. Maybe don't tag them in it. We have had this happen where they will go and sign with that ambassador. I will tell you guys, for the purposes of, it's probably not very wise to do that. If they connect with that person, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go connect with them. Haters, it's probably the reason why. It is what it is. They probably don't like that I'm talking about cold messaging, because we get some people in the business, they just don't agree with it. It is what it is, though. At the end of the day, I'm not really that worried about it. But posting for DTs. So you need to really make sure that you're focused. You want to make sure that you're focused on lifestyle posts. You want to talk about what the business has done for you, what it's doing for you, what it's doing for your team, what it's doing for your family, how it is picking up the gas, how it's picking up date night, how it's picking up this, how it's picking up that. You just want to talk about what the business is doing for you, and that is the key. That is the key. Because when you talk about that, again, you're going to make people connect with you emotionally. They're always going to relate to your struggle before they relate to your success. People are going to go, man, you know what? That would be really, really dope. Maybe I can get It Works. Maybe it can pick up my gas every month. You know, the average household right now, they only need an extra $400, and that's going to avoid them from hitting bankruptcy and filing for foreclosure and bankruptcy. $400. Guys, that's Ruby. That's not very hard to achieve in this business. It's not very hard to achieve. It's a couple distributors and some loyal customers. Very, very plain and simple. Very, very, very plain and simple. What's your stance on posting screenshots of payment results? I mean, if you're talking about like the fast starts, I wouldn't put the actual amount in there. I definitely wouldn't do that. I think that is actually against compliance. But yeah, no, you should definitely do that for sure, 100%. People want to see you're making money. Boy, do they want to see you're making money. They definitely want to see that. And because I keep seeing I don't know who it is, some little hater, he keeps dropping one or two here and there. You guys drop me a bunch of likes and drop a bunch of likes and loves if you guys are enjoying this video. Like I said, haters definitely going to hate. Hey, let me tell you guys something real quick. The more successful you become, the more haters you're going to get. All right, there's always going to be haters. Haters going to be there. I'll tell you what, you want to know what my why is? Of course my why is Natalie. Of course my why is I want this and I want that. My why is to prove all you haters wrong. Every single one of you guys. So that way whenever I do make it and I am driving in my Lamborghini, I can sit there and I can just keep flinging out $100 bills as I'm driving through your neighborhood and waving to you. Hey, how you doing? That's my goal. Yeah, for sure. Interaction posts. Huge. So we talked about live videos. We talked about interaction posts. Guys, you've got to make sure that you're making interaction posts. Far too often I get on people's pages and they're not making enough interaction posts. Like, make those posts. Live videos, that's great for interaction. But you want to make sure that you're doing interaction posts. If you could choose to be a millionaire, shadow this person for a week, your favorite entrepreneur for a week, or you could have a $1 million mansion, which one would it be? Get people involved. If you could take a vacation anywhere in the world for free, where would you go? Get people involved, okay? And this is something, too, that I also want to tell you guys. Get in the habit of liking and commenting. You need to make sure you are liking on everybody's status that likes, everybody that comments on your status. Get in the habit of likes and comments. It's crucial. That is where, you know what? I saw someone earlier, they typed a message. I didn't answer it because people ask about, they say, well, if you're not really building your relationships in Messenger, then where are you building your relationships at? Where are you building them at? I build my relationships through likes and comments. I build them through the interaction. I build all my interaction, all right, straight through the comments. I comment genuine comments on people's stuff. You want to know why I get so many people that comment on my post? Because I comment on all of their posts. Plain and simple. Facebook weights a like more than they weight Facebook weights a comment more than they weight a like. So you need to make sure that no matter what it is you're doing, I will tell you this, guys, I'll take 300 comments over 300 likes any day of the week. Any day of the week. You want to know why? I'll turn 300 comments on a photo. I'll turn 300 comments into 600 likes. Comments are where the money is made. Commenting. If you're commenting and you're building all your relationships through comments and actually writing, man, if you see somebody, and it's so funny because I have this thing in my head. If you've ever seen the movie Mean Girls, drop a 2 in the comments. Really, really funny because I have to say this is something we just talked about. It's kind of an inside joke. So you know how the little goofy blonde, I think it was Rachel McAdams. You know, she sees the girl's bracelet and she's like, "Oh, I love your bracelet. It's so hot. Where'd you get it?" And like she acts like she doesn't really care. It's bad to say this, but do it. When you're going through your photos, you're going through your news feed, and you're seeing people like, it doesn't matter what it is. Pick something out and ask them about it. Engage with your audience. Goodness gracious. Do I look like somebody who's going to be wearing a dress? I mean, I probably look pretty good in a dress, but I ain't wearing a dress. I'm going to ask a girl whenever I'm scrolling through hey man, that's a beautiful dress. Where'd you get it? I'm going to ask. If she goes, "Oh, why?" I'm going to say, "Oh, because maybe I'm interested in buying one for my girlfriend." It doesn't matter. She doesn't know. Engage. Not even just that. Now she just put another comment underneath. So now we've got a relationship. We got a conversation going. So guess what? All my content is going to pop up in her news feed. All her content is going to pop up in my news feed. That's how it works. Get people engaging in your content. Very plain and simple. Scrolling through the news feed. Somebody's on a vacation somewhere. Hey, that's an awesome vacation. Where are you at? Even if they posted at the top, "I'm in Mexico." Hey, where are you at? Who cares? Doesn't matter. Play dumb for a minute. Doesn't matter. It's all about boosting your algorithm and getting that visibility up. That is the key. We want to make sure that no matter what, we're getting that visibility up. When you're going through your news feed, long gone are the days, guys, where you can just like. Same thing for Instagram. You can't do that. Don't just scroll through the Instagram and double tap. Don't do that. Comment. When you comment, you get people going back and forth. That is the key. That is where you will make your money. I'm telling you, I do all my relationship building through comments. I don't have to send messages out. And guess what? I can get on one post and I can comment with 50 different people. Literally, think about that. Think about all the people that are going to be not even on my own post. I'll get on somebody's post that I normally comment on, and I'll see other friends on there, and I'll get on there and I'll comment to other people. And then I'll add them. That is building relationships. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, you'll get people in your inbox like crazy when that happens. And that's all about building relationships. That is super crucial. That's the importance of making sure that you're constantly building relationships with people. So we talked about, so again, and this is something too that I always like to tell everybody. When you join social media, okay, when you join your social media, did you join social media to have somebody market a product to you? Or did you join social media to actually focus on, on getting yourself up there? You're like being interactive, talking to friends, learning what's going on in life, staying in connection with people. You didn't join social media to start a network marketing business. That's not what you did. You joined social media to be social. So guess what? Be social. Be social. When you're social, you will get people that will come to you being social. Guys, you should be going on all your potential distributors, all your potential loyal customers' pages, and you should be talking, you should be interacting, engaging with them. Especially if you're over here trying to sign them. You want people to think that you genuinely care, not that they're just a box on a chart. You want people to know that you care about them, because when it is that way, that is when you're going to take your business to the next level. What do you say to them if they're worried about the cost of the products? Go to GNC. GNC's prices are 3 times what ours are, and that's kind of what I'll say. I'll literally leave it at that. People, what's the best way to put it? If you've got friends, we've all got people that we know that are remotely in financial ruts. It's kind of mean to say, but change your circle, change your life. I try not to really associate with those types of people. I try to make sure that I'm constantly bringing in fresh people that are going to be buying product. I don't want to. I will tell you guys this. Do you think Warren Buffett associates with people that don't have money? Successful people associate with people that have money. Successful people associate with successful people. You are who you surround yourself with. So if you're surrounding yourself with people that are complaining about the products and they're complaining about how they can't afford it and whatnot, you are who you surround yourself with. You've got to make sure that you're constantly growing your network, but be constantly changing. Guys, my business blew up the most whenever I stepped away from hanging out with low-life people and people that couldn't afford product, and I started hanging out with people that could. That's when my business exploded. Successful people surround themselves with other successful people. Same thing. If you're going to recruit somebody, don't recruit somebody that needs a job. Go get a job. If they need a job, they don't have work ethic. This business is work. This isn't simple. It is simple, but this is not easy work. This is longevity. This is hard work. If you need a job, go get a job. McDonald's is hiring. Walmart's always hiring. Publix, the grocery stores, they're always hiring. There's places all over the place that are hiring. If you don't have a job, guess what? You're not going to be successful in this business. How do you expect somebody that doesn't have a job to run an auto ship? How do you expect somebody to pay for a website fee? How? Because they're not going to. Very plain and simple. Start surrounding yourself with better quality individuals, because when you do that, what happens is successful people know more successful people. And I'm going to tell you guys this. And again, this isn't being mean. This is the truth. Okay? People that are successful because they take chances. They're not successful because they're skeptics. Broke people are skeptical. Broke people sit back and they go, oh, well, that's not going to work for me, blah, blah, blah. I don't take advice from broke people. I never have. I never will. Successful people have money because they take chances. They take risk. So think about this, and I want to tell you guys, this is a short story. So Todd Falcone, again, awesome entrepreneur. Guys, he's worth something like $500 million. One of the best in network marketing history. Guy's been in network marketing for 25 years. He's got a downline in one company alone of like 500,000. That's like double the amount of It Works distributors that are in our business. He's got that in one of his downlines in one of his businesses. Okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. One of his videos he was talking about, he literally straight up says that when you recruit successful people, okay, they know other successful people naturally. When he was coming up, okay, he had this guy that he would put on his chicken list. He wanted to approach this guy so many times. He wanted to approach this guy. Man, you know what? I want to approach this guy. And he would get ready to do it, and he wouldn't do it. He'd be like, dang it, I can't pull the trigger. I don't know what I'm doing. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. A year went by, and he didn't do this, and he ended up signing one of his best friends up. Now, these guys all knew each other, all right? Now, granted, because Todd was a newer network marketer, he didn't want to approach this guy that was a successful six-figure income earner in another business, had his own business as well. The guy was a hustler. He naturally made money. A very successful guy. Todd felt very kind of, you know what? I don't want to approach this guy because if I approach him, I'm worried about what he'll say. Ego. Lose the ego. Leave the ego at the door. We always say that. So what happens? So Todd signs his best friend. His best friend approaches that guy, and guess what happens? That guy signed with him and made his best friend $1 million, and Todd didn't get $1 of that. How mad would you be? The guy didn't even hesitate. He signed like that. How mad would you be whenever you look at somebody, and guys, I'm going to tell you this. I have this happen all the time. All the time. I don't know how often. We say the fortune's in the follow-up for a reason. Make sure you're following up with people. But how mad would you be if you had somebody on your chicken list? I gotta make sure I'm not going super long. You had somebody on your chicken list and you didn't approach them, and then they signed with somebody else that you knew, and they ended up going to ambassador, and they're not on your chart. How mad would you be? If you would be furious, I want you to drop a 3 in the comments. I'm over here doing 3. Hey, I would be livid. Oh my goodness. But it happens. Don't be afraid to talk to people. The people that you don't think that you should talk to are the people you should talk to. Don't ever not talk to somebody because of their status, because of their title, of what they are as a person. Talk to them. Those are the people that are going to take your business to the next level. Biggest thing, you definitely want to make sure you're being social. I'm going to go about another 2 minutes on this. Last thing I really want to talk about. First off, I do want to tell you guys this. Timing of your post, that all dictated by your friends list. I can't tell you the right time to post. If you're someone, you may be able to post at 2 in the morning and you get insane interaction. You might be somebody that posts at 3 in the morning, you get insane interaction. You might be someone that posts at 3 in the afternoon, you get insane interaction. You have to figure that out. Look in Messenger. It shows you the active, and it'll show you who's active on your friends list. That's a good way to figuring that out. Good little secret tip. But guys, going into the last thing here. So if you're not getting a lot of interaction on your page, Rick, I love it. You definitely, tomorrow or Tuesday night, me and Mike Patillo are doing a Zoom on Man Dare. If you're not part of the Man Cave, definitely join the Man Cave. I'm interviewing Mike Patillo. That's all we are going to be discussing is Man Dare. It is definitely going to be going down. We're going to be talking a lot about, that's pretty much all it's going to be about. We're going to go very, very in depth and in detail about it. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to market it the correct way. But it is definitely going to be very, very effective. It's a men's movement, man, of course. But last thing, again, deleting dead weight from your friends list. So, guys, you need to make sure that you're constantly deleting people as well. So if you're going through and you're constantly adding, and that's Tuesday night, Lazaro. Tuesday night, 10 o'clock, I always host men's Zooms. Every Tuesday night, I always try to interview one of the top income earners or somebody. If I don't have anybody jumping on, I'm always on there and I always talk. But we've been doing it every Tuesday night now for almost 3 months. Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. If you guys need to get added to the Man Cave, shoot me a message and I'll make sure I get you added. So you want to delete dead weight from your friends list. So those people you have on your friends list that are never constantly interacting, they're never talking, they're not doing anything, they've been there for maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and they don't ever like or comment on your stuff. Why are they still there? Get rid of them. They don't support you. Why should you support them? Get rid of them. I will tell you this. Your algorithm is locked in with certain people. Okay? Certain people in specific, your algorithm is locked in with. If it's locked in with those people, what ends up happening is when you make a post, they may be seeing it, but it may be so far down their news feed that they never get to it because it's maybe your average news feed holds 2,500 stories. It's like 2,450 something, 56, some crazy stupid number. But I ain't scrolling down no 2,400 stories. Let's be real. That ain't happening. You're talking about, nah, that definitely ain't happening. Most people scroll down 100 stories and then they get off their phone. And by the time they get back on, there's already another 600, 700, 800 stories that are on there. So your story to get to the top, if it's locked in with people in your algorithm. So think about the people that you first added when you first got onto social media, okay? This is a very, very simple technique. The people that you first added when you first got onto social media, delete them. High school friends, people that you worked with, people you used to hang out with. If you used to have interaction with those people, they used to like your content and now they don't, delete them. Delete them. I'm going to tell you this, they're not even going to know it. And if they do know it, then you know what you say? If they message you the next day and they go, hey man, why'd you delete me? You go, hey man, why you been watching my stuff and you ain't liking it? How'd you notice that fast that I deleted you? Straight up. Come on now. What you been doing? You been over here, Facebook creeper? Yeah, peeping in windows and stuff, but you ain't knocking on the front door. I already know how it is. Nah, come on now. And I swear, most of the time you're not even going to get that happen. It's just not going to happen. Most of the time, what ends up happening is your algorithm goes up. It's going to cause a massive algorithm spike. Do it. Do it. I will tell you guys, do it. It'll change. You've got to get rid of that dead weight. There's nothing great about having 5,000 friends if you're only getting 5 likes on a post. That's less than, that's 0.00, that's, what is that? 0.01% like rate. There's nothing great about that. That means you're probably getting like less than 1% visibility rate. The whole 7% of people are seeing your post. That's BS. That's definitely not true. I will tell you guys that right now. You can hang that up. You dictate how many people see your post. So you've got to make sure that you're putting value out there. If you wouldn't post it, guys, if it sounds like you're sounding like a salesman, then guess what you're doing? You're sounding like a salesman. Plain and simple. Let me grab this real quick, just because I'm going to have to hold it here for the next couple minutes because I didn't realize I was going to be going about an hour. But guys, you want to make sure, okay, but this is the thing when it comes to that, Lori. There's nothing wrong, and there's not an easy way to find inactives. The only thing I can tell you is you just kind of need to go through your friends list and you need to delete people. You need to delete people the best that you can. And if you unfollow them, why do you want them on your friends list anyways? That's just how I look at it. The unfollow button is for say that you're an ambassador. We'll put it that way. Say you're an ambassador and you've got a team of 2,000 distributors. You probably don't want to go through and start you don't want to see all of your team's posts. The whole purpose of having social media is you want to be prospecting. You want to be talking to people, you know what I mean? So if all you're seeing is your team's post, it's not beneficial. And you don't want to delete your team. You want your team on your friends list for sure. They're gonna support you. But if you're at a point where you've got this massive team underneath you, you should probably start following some of your distributors, so that way you're actually getting some potentials and some new blood into your newsfeed. So you're actually having that opportunity to really focus on recruitments, okay? To really focus on recruiting new distributors, recruiting new potential customers, because that is the purpose of it. You want to make sure that I always tell everybody, if I'm going to unfollow you, I'm going to unfriend you. There's no in between. You're either, the only in between for me is you're getting blocked. And if you're getting blocked, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go through there and see who was hitting that angry button. I'm going to show them what angry is. But yeah, guys, I mean, and that's just really what it is. It's very, very plain and simple. You want to make sure that no matter what, you're really focusing on growing your market the correct way. And the other biggest thing I can tell you too is make sure that when you are growing your market, make sure that you're getting people on your friends list that are liking your content. I mean, if you're over here and you're posting about cake, let's say you're a chef and you make pastries, all right, and you make cakes. You probably shouldn't get a bunch of bodybuilders that are going through contest prep on your friends list, because you're probably going to get a lot of angry people and they're probably going to unfollow you and unfriend you. Kind of think about it like that. If you're someone that's into horses, you should probably get some people that are into going to rodeos and that have horses themselves. Guys, utilize groups. Groups are huge for finding people that are in particular for what it is that you're posting, your interest. But I always tell people, focus on your hobbies and get people to fall in love with you, because you have to get people to fall in love with you before they'll fall in love with the product. Plain and simple. People are not going to buy from you if they don't fall in love with you. They have to fall in love with you. And when they fall in love with you, guess what happens? They'll fall in love with the product all day. They'll buy product from you all day. It doesn't matter what it is. I always make a joke. I'm like, man, you can literally sell people dog turds and they'll buy them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you sell them. They will buy whatever it possibly is if they fall in love with you and they believe that it's a good opportunity and they believe that they're getting a quality product. That is the key. I kind of went over a lot here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I tried to give it a quick run through. I wanted to make it right at an hour. If you guys do have any questions, let me know. Drop me some likes. Drop me some loves if you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to be doing another one next Sunday night as well. I will go into a little bit more detail about a couple other specifics. But it is going to be It Works related. It'll be next Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern again. And if you guys did share this video, I do appreciate it. Definitely drop me a share. And just because I'm out of curiosity, guys, comment what you took from this video. Comment what you found the most useful from this video. No matter what it was, no matter what it is, I'm always interested. And at the same time, again, if you haven't dropped your Snapchat, definitely drop your Snapchat. I will make sure that I follow you. Other than that, yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I go live all the time. Turn those notifications on so the way you get that notification when I do go live. Always dropping social media nuggets for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I will see you guys next Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern for It Works social media training. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it, guys. I'll talk to you soon.